The man charged with running off with a pregnant Beaver Dam teen pleaded guilty to 2 charges in federal court in Arkansas this morning. Gary Day entered those pleas for charges of enticing a minor and producing child sex abuse material. He will remain in custody until his sentencing in Arkansas, where he lived. Last year, Day took the then 16-year-old from her home in Beaver Dam, raising Amber Alerts in multiple states. The pair tracked down in Nebraska about 2 months later. Day also faces state charges here in Wisconsin. His next hearing in Dodge County is set for August 10th.